Hello and welcome to another short tutorial from MedEasy on the MedEasy 3 system. In today's tutorial we're going to work in the admin portion of the MedEasy 3 system with a concentration on managing our reimbursement rates. The reimbursement rates are something that you do after your rate codes have been set up, and what we want to ensure based on the private insurance flexibility inside the system. For any of those that do have reimbursement rates tied to rugs, the MedEasy 3 system gives you the ability to do that, to emulate Part A rugs, and also if there ever becomes a time where there's a difference in reimbursement rugs for the private insurance company, the system provides that flexibility. Right now let's concentrate on our Medicare Part A payor. You can see we have rugs with reimbursement rates and effective dates listed inside the system. This is something that typically is updated once per year. And so let's look at rug rate CA2 and add a rate in there. We're going to select the rate. We're going to click Edit and then click New. We'll say the rate is $325, and we're going to say the effective date of this particular rate was on 10/1/2010. Click Save and you'll see that we have begun a reimbursement rate history for that particular rug. If I click Close, you'll also notice that that reimbursement rate with its effective date is listed in the grid for Medicare reimbursement rates for rugs for Part A. We're going to pretend here for a moment that we've come back a year later and we're going to update that reimbursement rate to the latest rate, and we'll say it's gone to $326. We're going to select CA2, click Edit, click another new rate history for that particular rug, 326, with an effective date of 10/1/2011. You can see that our history rate is building, and also when you come back to the main screen, you'll notice that the rate has been updated with the most current effective date. The same process also applies for Part A revenue codes. So we're going to look at the revenue code area. And you can see that, for instance, say physical therapy, we have a facility charge rate of $40 and a reimbursement rate of $40. We can also see that under here for occupational therapy, we have a facility charge rate of $35 and a reimbursement rate of $40. If your facility charge rate is actually incorrect and should be 40, you would actually maintain that in the rate code portion of the MedEasy 3 system. If your reimbursement rate was actually keyed in correctly, then you can fix that here inside the reimbursement rate area of the system. So let's correct the reimbursement rate for revenue code 0430, occupational therapy, by selecting it, clicking Edit, and then changing the reimbursement rate here to $35, so it matches what our charge rate is. You can see on the grid that we now have those matching. Again, if you charge more than you reimbursed, you can adjust that information as well inside the system. And you would do that by going to the rate code area itself and adjusting the facility charge rate for the setup of that revenue code. For Part A as well, we want to go down to the HCPC selection of code types. And same situation, same process. You've got your charge rate and your reimbursement rate for any of the HCPC charges. As with rug rates, as with revenue codes, pretty much any reimbursement rate inside the MedEasy 3 system, you do have a history that is associated, documented, and recorded of any particular reimbursement rate. When I click on Other, this deals primarily with coinsurance, and that's the area that we're going to focus in today for this particular other code type area. If we look at coinsurance, we see that for the Medicaid coinsurance for this particular facility, it's $216 with the effective date of 1/1/2012. If there is a history in here on it, which there is, we would select the code, hit Edit, click Edit, I should say, and then we can see that it has gone up $4 from the previous year. When you're looking at Medicaid, you want to look at a few different things. In this case, bed hold. So let's go ahead and set up our bed hold rate currently for this particular facility. We're going to select the bed hold reimbursement code, click Edit, and this here just gives you a baseline idea of some of the other rates that the system has set up and that we charge in this particular facility. But I'm going to click New, enter our bed hold rate as $98.65, effective 10/1/2011. Now you see that our reimbursement rate for bed hold for Medicaid is effective as of that date in the amount of $98.65, and that amount also shows on the grid. I'll show you quickly if you change payers. Obviously, Medicare does not have a reimbursement rate for bed hold, and also Medicaid does not have a coinsurance amount. So that's why you see a little difference in those areas. You can also do the same thing for private insurance companies based on any particulars that private insurance company has. Again, just a quick overview on this information here. You select your payer, choose either, in this case, Part A, look at either your RUGs for maintenance, the reimbursement rates, your revenue codes, and other for your facility coinsurance. When you're looking at Medicaid, you want to be looking for the code type in your per diem, On behalf of MedEasy, I would like to thank you for viewing today's tutorial. Please be sure to visit us on the web at www.medeasyinc.com. Thank you and have a great day.